Hello and welcome back. In this video, I'll show you how to assemble the DIY Packraft spray skirt kit. Start by separating the fabric pieces from the scrap fabric, so you have 3 pieces of fabric shaped like this. Set aside the elliptical piece and lay out the 2 rectangles, one on top of the other, with the TPU sides facing each other. Seal the ends of the 2 rectangles together so they make one long rectangle. Open up the sealed joint like a book to expose the TPU side and make 2 marks, one about 8 centimeters or 3 inches from one edge and the other about 2 centimeters or 3/4 of an inch from the other edge. Then cut a scrap of fabric about the width of your iron to fit between these 2 marks, and seal it over the seam. Drape the piece of shock cord along the edge of the fabric and fold the fabric over the shock cord. Seal the fold in place to create a sleeve that the shock cord can slide within. Mark the front of the hole in the elliptical fabric piece, TPU side up, and line up the fabric rectangle so the long edge without the shock cord overlaps the edge of the hole by about 1.5 centimeters or half an inch, TPU side down. The end of the rectangle should extend a few centimeters past the mark you made at the front of the hole. Use your iron to seal a short section of the edge of the rectangle to the edge of the hole. Don't forget to use parchment paper under the fabric here, and leave the part of the rectangle that extends past the center mark unsealed. Continue welding the rectangle around the edge of the hole, sealing one straight section at a time, working your way all the way around the hole. You may have to seal in a few small wrinkles to make this work, but you'll want this seam to be waterproof, so make sure you don't leave any holes or gaps. As you near the front, you may find it easier to trim off some of the extra fabric from the rectangle. I've purposely made it longer than required, so there's no chance you'll come up short. Close up the rectangle into a cylinder by sealing the free edges together, and then reinforce this weld by sealing a scrap of fabric along the inside of the seam. Make sure there's no gap in the weld where this seam butts up against the edge of the hole. Now you can tighten the shock cord by pulling one end through the sleeve until it fits snugly but comfortably around your chest. Cut off the excess shock cord and tie the ends together. Or if you want it to be easily adjustable, thread them through a spring-loaded drawstring cord lock. Find the front center of the spray skirt and mark it with your pen. Cut a piece of leftover floor fabric into a rectangle about 5 centimeters or 2 inches long and 2 centimeters or 3/4 of an inch wide, and cut a hole in the middle large enough for 2 strands of shock cord to fit through. Trim the edges of the rectangle to a slight point so the tabs along the edge of the skirt can easily fold over top of it. Fold the front two tabs over the rectangle and seal them to it with your iron. Then thread one end of the remaining shock cord through the hole and tie a knot in it so it won't pull through. Fold the tabs over the shock cord and seal them in place to create a sleeve that the shock cord can slide through. Don't worry about the fact that there will be holes in the sleeve where the tabs overlap each other. These areas don't need to be waterproof. Continue sealing the tabs over the shock cord all the way around the edge of the skirt until you're back at the front. Thread the second end of the shock cord through the reinforced eyelet, and then seal the last tab in place. Tighten the shock cord by pulling one or both ends farther through the eyelet. Set the desired tension by securing the spray skirt over the spray deck combing and adjusting the length of the shock cord inside the sleeve. It should be snug enough so it won't implode too easily if a wave comes over the deck, but it should still be easily removable by pulling up on the ends of the shock cord. Tie a flag of fabric or some other handle to the shock cord so it's easy to grab, even if you're upside down underwater. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.